Hey VC, back at you with another video. Thought I'd show you some strange and oddball stuff from my collection. I'll start off with punk band from Texas, Big Black. This is a box set. It's simply called Boxes. This is an unusual set because it's not a bunch of records. You know, there's one record then a bunch of other items. Show this to you. First, it comes with a Big Black t-shirt. Unfortunately, I think it's a double X, so I can't even wear it, but yeah, double X. And also comes with a VHS tape of their album Pig Pile on Touch and Go Records. Pretty cool. And then it comes with this clear 5-inch record. I always forget to play this. I've had this for years. I don't know why I haven't played it yet. And last, or I guess there's two more things. Comes with a big poster. I'll show that to you here in a second. And the album Pig Pile. Back, pack of cigarettes. They're like a lot of the bands, the punk bands from the 80s. They had that scene where there's a lot of experimental punk, Big Black, Shellac, Butthole Surfers, you know, that kind of stuff. I think they're from Austin. If I'm wrong, correct me. Alright. This one's kind of funny. You guys have probably seen this before, but if not, you'll get a kick out of it. It's a soundtrack to the movie Dracula. Black Dracula. I'm trying to see. It's from 1972. I'm pretty happy to find that. Here's an unusual box set. It's the same size as a record, but it's actually 4 cassettes. It's still sealed. I bought this at a local store here in Lincoln, Nebraska. But it's got Pink Floyd, Atom Heart Mother, Pink Floyd Metal, Dark Side of the Moon, and Obscured by Clouds. I've never seen one of these ever again. It's the first and last time I've ever seen one. I have troubles even finding them online. Kind of get a picture of if it's junk or if it's worth anything. If anybody knows, let me know. It's kind of an unusual item. I'm a big cassette junkie too. I love cassettes. And y'all seen this one because it's strange. I had to show it. Zurika, Flaming Lips. It's a 4 LP set. You have to have four record players hooked up at once. Play them simultaneously or whatever. I guess this came out on CD back in the 90s, but you had to have 4 CD players going at once. Unfortunately, I don't have 4 record players, but it was so weird I had to pick it up. I wasn't going to leave it behind. It's pretty sweet. And here's one. I've got a couple here I'll show you. They aren't rock or music related, but one of them is. I got these in an estate sale. This is a record they used to send to homes back in the 1950s. It was called, the company was called Story Girl, and they sold makeup products. And they were these were sent out free in the mail. They're trying to get women to sell their products and make a little extra money on the side. It sounds kind of dumb, but the only reason I bought it is because of the way the record looks. Check this out. It's from the mid-50s. It was in a bag of records. There was probably 20 records shoved in this plastic bag for $1, so I had to pick it up. don't think there's anything in this gatefold here. It's just some women's telling their stories about how much extra money they made on the weekends. It's kind of different. And in that same bag is a Lawrence Welk record, which isn't worth anything. But on the back, it has 22 members of the Lawrenceville Band signed the back of this, and I deciphered them all, then did some research on these couple papers here, the years and who was all in it, just for something to do. I get bored in a hotel room. But when it's all said and done, Lawrence Welk, his autograph was not on it, which isn't a big deal. Lawrence Welk's autograph's probably worth like $2. And then there was a couple big names. Myron Florin was a big accordion player in the 50s and 60s, and Pete Fountain is on here. Yeah, 21 signatures in total. Some of these guys, when I look, they've been in the band for over 30 some years, from 1950 to 82 when it ended. Obviously the music is pretty outdated, pretty hard to listen to, but it was kind of neat. You know, it was in that bag for $1. Normally I wouldn't buy something like that, but it's kind of fun, pass some time looking up all those names. Oh, here's something real cool. These are miniature records that Jack White from the White Stripes put out in 2009. Yeah, these are records. Fit them in the palm of my hand. But yeah, you got the single for Fell in Love with the Girl. And to give you an idea how big these are, this is a 7-inch record. These are 3-inch records. Dead Leaves in the Dirty Ground. Blue Orchid. White Stripes, Hardest Button to Button. This one's rarer than the other ones. They only did 100 copies of these. It's two babies. One's playing xylophone and one's sitting behind that mic with a mic. Unfortunately, I don't have a player that played. They're too small to play on a record player, or on a regular record player. Hotel Yorba. Yeah, once again, look how small these are. Seven Nation Army. They don't have backs. These records are actually only one-sided. There's the other side's just like a flat black. Then they got the one side with the grooves. And that's all of those. I haven't looked in these in, oh geez, probably 4 or 5 years. Kind of found them in my closet this morning. I knew they were in there. I just kind of remembered it and wanted to do a video with some weird records. And one more thing. This is a Bob Mould. It's his new solo record. And Barnes & Noble, they had the exclusive. The version of it you can only get at Barnes & Noble. Usually I don't like shopping at places like that because I want independent record stores to stay alive, and if these big chain stores keep sticking their nose in big corporations, they're gonna destroy the independent record shop. But you know, I was in there looking at books and stuff. I couldn't resist. You know how it is. But on the front it says with art print signed by the band, and I'll show you what I got. This is pretty this is false advertisement right here. Bunch of bullshit. Remember, signed art print signed by the band. This is not an art print, this is advertisement. If the writing wasn't on there, then it's an art print, but this is advertisement, and the band is just a bunch of M's. It's just a bunch of humps, so that's kind of disappointing. You think they would Barnes & Noble would have said, never mind, if you're not going to sign it, you know, we're not going to put that sticker on our record and sell it to our customers. But they did. Still glad I bought it. It was only $18. But it's just disappointing. I thought I was going to get something extra, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. You got to live with it. Thanks, guys.